So, look what came out while I was racing Silver Crown. Last time it was the Next Gen, now we've got the city of Chicago. Never been here, and obviously never been on the track. So we are first going to take the truck around because I just did some road course racing in the truck. I understand it a little better. And then I think rather than taking the Cup Car out, which is going to be about the same, we're going to just go ahead and hop in some crazy fast road course cars and see what happens. So I'm assuming we don't have a Streets of Chicago. No. So let's go with what would be, what do we even have for road courses? Guess we'll just go Road America because that's what I ran in my AI race. So I get it. So as you can see, this is going to be a whole different thing than what we normally get. Let's just take a nice slow lap around and figure out where the hell we're going to begin. And I'm assuming frames are going to be hell. Oh, this pit exit is going to be hell. At least, well, no, you still kind of just come out in the racing line, but it should be wide enough. Alright, so this dips down, and oh, lots of bumps through the center of that. Now we're heading towards the stadium. This is going to be a really fast. Nope. Thought it was going to go on for longer, but it is a quick, very quick turn there. And then it's going to be a bit of a heavy braking zone to get turned again. And then straight back towards the city. Little bounce in there. I can't believe that this is a thing, that they were able to go do this. The hell is this? Okay, that is a weird section. It gets really tight through here. And then we're going to go up and down, and that is going to be a hell of a turn. And then once again, we're into a really tight section. So that's a really interesting, very tight section that I'm assuming there's a reason why they would have to do that. And then I think this is the final turn, isn't it? Yeah, there's pit road. And there's the start-finish line. And this straightaway gets a bit narrow because of the pit lane, and then we are shifting down too early. You know what? I mean, compared to Long Beach and Detroit, it's fairly boring. But for a stock car, I think that's a good thing. The thing that's got the most character is the actual surface. There's a, you know, it's not been smoothed out. It's not a park or something that gets used less. I mean, it is in a park, but these are definitely streets that are worn down. That, man, why'd they have to do that? I think this could have been a much better section without narrowing it down so much there. I'm still a chicken. So that's definitely going to get people single file. Passing zones. I think you're going to have some good passing zones in these 90-degree turns. But some of them might be a little too quick. This braking zone, though, I think is going to be a good passing zone. And then you're going to have a very wide exit to do stuff. Whoa, that was too soon. And I bet I am not the first to do this. I'm sure there was a few on TV that did that as well. Alright. That corner is going to be a little tougher to pass, but I think it's going to be easier to get side by side. This is... You're going to see a lot of people overshooting this. And there's not a whole lot of runoff that I'm seeing. It's just straight wall. I don't think you're going to be seeing Indycar here. But we're definitely going to be trying it. But like right there, other side of that wall is pit road and the track, so you can't put any runoff there. And that is a really fast corner. This is going to be, you're going to see a lot of that and probably pile-ups because it's so narrow there. If someone hits the wall and just comes to a dead stop, track's blocked. You're not going to see any passing in that corner, but it might set some people up here. You know what? Good track. Let's try it in something that I can actually handle, like a Skip Barber. And then we'll go into some fast open wheels. So give me a second. You can go on the timestamp and it will say when the next portion starts. Just much easier for me to upload without editing because editing eats up a ton of time. So we will give Skip Barber, we'll give this a shot and see. And then at the end of the video, we'll go do a little flying around with the camera and get a better idea of what's going on. It's definitely an odd track. It's without that extra runoff at the end of the long straights. I mean, I know it's kind of the same at Charlotte, Roval, on the front stretch, but I don't know. I think there needs to be a little chicane or something there to slow them down because someone hits that wall with no brakes, it's not going to be good, no matter how many tires you put. And then you got a fence in between you and oncoming cars coming the other way, so I don't know. Kind of lacks that normal looking track. Alright, let's get sat down in this thing. And let's, it's going to be a little slower. But that's good for my lack of skills. And it's going to give you a better look at everything. Got some seating there. That's going to be terrible because there's billboards on both sides of that, so they can't actually see left or right. Not sure if anyone thought about that when they were coming up with where to put chairs. You can really haul ass through there in this. Those seats are fine. You're actually going to be able to see everyone on their way to the dangerous death corner. Almost got some Coke. Why they made that so narrow there, I don't understand, but it's probably got to do with facilities and being able to, I don't know. Oh, that gets really light up over that. This is such a fast track for a road car. It's a bit like Detroit, but not. Oh shit. Well, that was bound to happen. This stuff, like that turn is actually really tough to get slowed down when I'm pushing it. And they don't have, like looking at that now, they don't have a big tire wall there. They just have this small little flat foam thing there. So that's going to get even narrower when they realize, hey, we need to make this safe. That's got to be a longer runoff area there, which it looks like they can do. They should be able to get away with not having much of a runoff there. This one, though, this one I think what you need is a little chicane like right here. And then that's going to get you slowed down. And if you don't, then you've got a lot of runoff area that you can try to get slowed down. Here again, no runoff area coming downhill. Same here, but this is not going as fast. This is such a hard part of the track. It gets so light up over that. And then let's try not to screw these corners up. Big old gap in the seam there. Guess the alpha and beta testers didn't catch that. No one's driving in a Skip Barber and sitting low enough to see that seam. Do I brake here to not screw up? Alright. Could have went a little harder through it. Not bad. It's a little boring. Obviously we're going fairly slow in this thing, but like you're really hauling ass around that corner. Should have shifted down. We're okay. We're going 100 miles an hour. Hardest corner is this, just judging, because it doesn't look like you have any room to get in here, and you really don't. I mean, I don't know if I need to turn in later there, or how to do that correctly, but there's going to be a lot of wall smashing. This one you can go into a little harder because you're coming at a better angle, but then you got to get slowed down for this. Wall comes back in at you. And there we go. First sort of really timed lap. We're at 1:43.0.
Minute 43.06.
Okay, cool. I'm happy with that. Let's go get in an Indycar. I don't know if I should even get in an Indycar. I don't know if I can handle it. I could barely handle that. You know what? Let's not do an Indy. Well, let's do an Indycar. Gotta do an Indycar. What the hell is the Indycar called? There we go. So same conditions, 20 mile an hour wind because Chicago, and clear skies. Did a 143 in that. I don't even remember what we did in the truck. And we'll get in the Cup car after this. If I had any skill, I would love to hop in the F1 and try to get around that, but I think it's going to be just as fast as the Indycar. Maybe a little quicker, and I'm not even going to be able to get everything out of this IndyCar, so we'll throw in the Detroit set or Long Beach. I think either one will work, if they even have sets made for these. It's hard to tell with the roadside. They usually just have a couple of baselines and not track per track like the oval side. So, track's loading quickly. I mean, that's good. I figured this thing would just be terrible to load with all of the objects around the track, but it loads up nice and quick. And we do not need an Indy set. We need those ovals. We don't have Detroit, do we? Or am I just missing it? Nope. Alright, well, let's go with medium downforce. This is going to be bad. I apologize. And now we're not sitting in a skip Barber, so let's go up. And oh, this is going to be a mess. This is more power than I should ever have. Alright. No way IndyCar will ever race here unless they smooth things out and make it safe. Holy shit, that comes up on you much quicker than in a skip Barber. It's gonna get tricky over here. Well, I didn't screw that up too terrible. Everything just comes at you so damn quick. Can I even get over this? I do. I would love to see what a skilled road racer could do here. Not that. There's a wing. That corner is so deceiving because that wall comes back in at you. Alright, let's get around. And then, well, we should get some optimals. If I get sorter around the track, I'm assuming probably 120. If you're keeping track, this is now the third IndyCar I'm on. Alright, now let's do what I actually say and just get back around the track. I don't know, there's something about driving really, really fast on a street. Although, obviously not in VR, so you don't get the same sensation. Let's just slow down. You don't need to be quick. You've already humiliated yourself multiple times in this video. There you go. Good job. That bump is massive. I might need to, like, stay left. Alright, first little hiccup in the graphics there. In the braking zone. Never a good thing. Oh man, if they just back that wall up a little, it would make that corner so much better. And then this corner is going to be so fast and so aggressive to get speed through there. Into a very sharp turn for this. And then we're going to come into a fairly sharp turn that widens out. Because you can't wait too late for it. Nearly wrecked it. Let's see if I can slow myself down in time. Brake markers. Let's not get too aggressive right now. Even going that slow scared myself. 121. So I'm guessing fast guys could probably do 115s, 110s. Another little hiccup right in that same spot, so something's happening there. Over that hill, you gotta be careful, I think. Oh, got light on me there. We're gonna chase it around here. And a little too far inside, and we're okay. We don't need that part of the wing. Shit, fast guys might be able to do like 105s. You know what? This track is way more fun in the IndyCar than I thought it would be. I mean, it is so on edge. Every corner is so much faster than you think. Stay to the left side here, get over the bump. Nope. Let's see if we can keep a little more throttle in it over this part. I don't think you want to be on throttle as you're jumping. Oh my god, this track in an IndyCar is crazy. There we go. Alright, well, 118. Wow. This little section here is absolutely nuts. Let's see if we can get a decent camera. Did anyone actually put effort into making good cameras? It doesn't really look that fast, but holy shit, when you're sitting in it, everything's coming at you quick. You don't really notice that that's downhill in car. I can't believe I didn't notice that. That's why that's more difficult than I think it should be. Alright, well, let's hop in the NextGen Cup, because if they do race here in real life, it is not going to be with the current car. And then we're going to go fly around and take a look at what the track looks like from above the ground and call that a video. But wow, the IndyCar, so much more fun. Obviously, when you add speed to things, it gets a lot more fun and a lot scarier. Skip Barber, you know, it seemed like you were going fast, but it felt like you had a lot of room. The truck, it felt like you had a lot of room, but really hard time braking. That IndyCar, that thing, that made me feel like, well, I was definitely over my head, but it really, really made me feel like it. We'll see if this thing, I don't know, I assume a cup car is going to be like 125, 130, maybe? Corner speeds are going to be slower than what the Skip Barber was, I think, but then you're going to get down the straightaway. So did they put a setup in here? Of course not. Let's go Road America. That's what we use in the truck. All right. I forgot that the steering in this is completely broke on road courses. There's no feel to it. I don't understand. I forgot that this thing sucks. Why they made road courses feel so terrible, I don't know. Alright, well, we're just gonna go drive around the best we can, but even the truck has feeling. This thing has no feeling in the steering, so I don't know if that's how it's supposed to be. It definitely doesn't feel like this on ovals, so I think it's just the road course package is terrible. So you're going pretty quick, but then you got to slow down a hell of a lot more. We're going to be braking at the first cones, so braking over that bump, and it just snaps on me because absolutely broken on road courses. And we're gonna just do a little bit of Austin Powers here. God, that section is just way too tight. And that is very difficult to get through. This is still going to be fairly quick, but I think you're going to have to do a little braking, and then you definitely got to brake for here. I don't know how I didn't notice I was downhill. That's the most obvious thing now. Alright, don't shift to first. It's going to be a good race if they do it in real life. I'm not saying this is the most fun thing I've ever driven. Maybe if I had force feedback in the wheel and could feel what was going on, it would be a little better. It's definitely quicker than I thought it would be. I'm still saying this part of the track sucks, and I'm just going to bounce it off the wall. 134 right now, optimal. Turn. I think I've broken the left front a bit.
One minute 35.508.
You don't understand, though, how hard it is to go from a steering that has force feedback and you can feel stuff through it to whatever the next gen has wrong with its wheel. Like, there's a little bit, but they did something different or it's completely wrong. But I would assume if they're having the Cup guys drive it on TV that it shouldn't feel like this. But Maybe there's something completely different underneath it that I have no idea about. Use part of the wall to slow me down in the braking zone. And attack this a little better, I think. I gotta stay out a little wider. It's so difficult to do. Getting bouncing over that, and then slow down for this, and I still didn't do it. It's alright. We're gonna gain a second here because I didn't really hit it that hard. I think I scraped it a bit. Oh, we're gonna hit this one though. Nope. 133.
1 minute 34.444.
Tires are starting to heat up, so it's feeling a little better. I'm sure the left side damage isn't helping things, but I'm not starting over. Got a little bit out of it. Keep it tight. Gain another half second here. Oh, we're not slowing down in time here, are we? Oh, we did. And then I gunned it up over a bump. Alright. This thing still sucks on a road course. At least we know it can drive with damage. Let's go see how ready this track was for getting released. So, here you go. The old airport is over there. Got a bunch of parks. They got the stadium that I'm guessing is, yeah, not too detailed. Not something you're going to see. And then, yeah, the rest of the city, it's just, you know, they've got what they need to make it look good from here. And that's all you need. Let's just take a, whoops, sorry. Let's take a little trip around at, let's go up here. This will include our crashes, but we go static and zoom out here. We're going to get a better idea of what's going on around here. So, they could have made that. And there's probably a median there, so they couldn't have made that any different. There is a bit more runoff than you think there, and then you got a little escape road there on the other side, so that's something that we weren't really seeing. Here, though, I mean, this is the biggest concern for me, is there is no room for any mistakes there. Then you're going to hop up over the bridge. And why? Like, there must be a median. Yeah, okay, that's what it is. There's a median there. That's why they had to make it that narrow. Because they're not going to rip out the median. So, now I understand why it's there. Just unfortunate. That damn corner. It just... You think it's farther away, and then it's not. So, go over a couple of bridges. You know, it's a good track. Biggest fountain they've ever had to make. But, yeah, it's good. They put a lot of stands there to make that little area a little narrower. Seems like that's where everyone's going to be. Probably the best seat. I think the best seat is going to be on this straightaway here, all the way at the very end. So we'll give it a little shot here. So obviously the seating is going to change a bunch, but if, you know, let's go at car. If you're going to want the best view of everything, well, maybe right here. I mean, it's a road course. You're never going to have a good view. Sorry, I realized that throttle trace was still up. But you're at least going to see that part. And then you don't see anything else. But then when I eventually make it back around, then you're going to see them coming down the front stretch. And I think this is the only place where you're going to be able to see that much. And the rest of the time is just looking at the TV screen. So, I mean, that's how it was at COTA for when I went to the Formula One race there. But you could at least see a lot of the other parts of the track, but then half the track you couldn't. This one, you're not going to be able to see a whole hell of a lot of anything anywhere. Unless, let's, find yourself a little balcony up here. And then you're going to see me spin out. Let's roll it back real quick. So, there's got to be a few, like the hotel. Does it have any balconies? I don't know. I mean, hell, put some seating up here. You know, I think it's gonna be difficult. You could build something temporary that hangs out a bit. You'd be able to see at least half the track. I mean, those would be worth the money, I guess. But yeah, it is what it is. Street course in NASCAR, and it works in other stock car series, V8s, the Canadian series, Mexican series. It's a way to bring the cars to the people. So, you know, that's one positive out of it. But I don't think the people of Chicago want to race. So, we'll see. But at least we've got it. And now we have another street course. And it's pretty fun in the Indycar. It's going to be really fun, I think, in some of the road racing series that run it. Will be fun in the truck series, but I don't know what's wrong with this car. There's something wrong on the front end with the steering. It shouldn't feel that much different than a truck. But yeah, hope you like that little preview. It's worth the buy. You know, it's a good road course. It's different and has its own unique little things. So I look forward to watching the pro road guys run here. And yeah, let me know what you think. Let me know if you bought it and if you've ran laps. And tell me what a fast IndyCar time is, because I really want to know. I want to see a fast IndyCar lap around here, because I'm guessing the fast guys can really do some awesome stuff. So, thanks for watching.